My name is Chidozie Ajokuti. I'm from Imo State. I was 20 years old before I get to prison.
Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you guys are watching me from. You get one video man just saying, I asked man letting us know what they happen for this to go to Nigeria because the way innocent people they go prison is getting out of hand. And number two, I want us to commit our movement to go down because you go out, you come back, it's not by your power. Many they buy for road, many they go prison, many different things. But what make me bring this topic to the say some days ago, the guy who they say chief foul, who they won't buy by Angie. Thank God, the mother cry out after 10 years, with the 10-14 years, which guy don't do for prison. But thank God, Oshun governor pardon justice for the guy life. We thank God for that. But the question I want to be say, how many people like that guy in the prison who they know nothing about, but they don't have 12, 20, 30, 40 years, some 5, some as in different years for knowing nothing, for committing no crime. This guy, I just saw this guy video this morning. I choose to share it with you guys because we learn day by day. I believe as I watch the video, I learn my own too because I need to commit myself to God and any step I take. Actually, I be commit myself to God and but I need to take it more serious because you going out, coming back in is not by your power, it's by God's grace. So this guy say he go charge him phone. The guy na downloader, maybe na downloader they call it. I don't know how to. But now people they download music, put for your phone, movies, that kind of job. And the guy they do. That was 10 years ago. The guy was 20 years ago, 20 years by then. This guy say go charge phone and the police action. What did they buy saying a laptop? But man no talk to me, man let the guy do this story so that you can hear from the guy mouth. And I will feel the pain when I feel when I watch this video. But the prayer be say thank God. The joy of it is that thank God the guy is finally out after wasting 10 years of his life in prison. So another thing I want with most of us know be say sometimes if you hear this guy na convict, this guy na convict, you don't me say that guy na thief or na ayaki or na armed robber. No. The guy may go prison for knowing nothing. Like this guy will come outside now. Like that guy with they say thief chicken. Because even the guy with thief chicken, family crime says the guy don't thief anything. So on the level there, we learn day by day. So my online now, listening to this guy video. And when I drop in a comment for comment section, waiting I feel about this guy. Because me personally, I will appreciate if people we God don't bless, based on financially, if they can support this guy. I don't know how to get in touch with him. I just saw the video, so I don't know anything about him. But I believe social media is for everybody. So if we put more effort, we'll get to him. But when I watch the guy, when I listen to the guy's story.
My name is Chidozie Ajokuti. I'm from Imo State. I was 20 years old before I get to prison. So I do download music, movies for a living at Olubede, at Egbeda. So I was raped. I was wrongly accused of what I did not know anything about. 2014, November 7th. So it happens like this. I went to a wrong place at the wrong time when I was raped. I went to charge my laptop. So I saw some policemen. They asked me that what is inside my bag because I was carrying my laptop. And they asked me what's inside my bag. I said it's my laptop. So they told me that they want to see it. So when I opened it, they said that okay, I should follow them to the station. So when we get to the station, they put me in the cell with some other people like that. I did not know them. So before we know, we just see some people that they say that maybe they are looking for someone. His name is Akin. Maybe the guy, I don't know what happened, why they are looking for the guy. So ever since then, we've been to police station. So police station to the SARS. After when we get to the SARS, they just tell us that they are looking for Akin. That if they did not see Akin, and they are not going to release any of us. I started crying and telling them that I did not know anything that they are talking about. I'm not a criminal. I was going to work to charge my laptop before they arrested me. I asked them what is inside my bag, and I showed them my bag. My bag, I'm having my laptop in my bag. They say I have to follow them to the station. That I am a Yahoo boy. So when we get to station, from station to SARS, Ikeja SARS. Before we know, we spend almost like a weekend at the SARS. Or what you just know that they just brought me outside and asked me that who is Akim? I said I did not know Akim. They asked me that which work is he doing? I said I don't know what work he's doing. So they asked me that if they did not see Akim, they are not going to release any of us because I'm not the only one that they read. We are just like we are 3 numbers. So since then, I don't know how they are doing it because they just locked me inside the SARS at cell 1 SARS. My family don't even know where I am. Before I encounter someone in the cell, I try to write my address, my mom's address, saying that maybe when they're freeing, he should just go to my mom's shop and just tell my mom that I'm at the SARS. So to God be the glory, they freed the boy. I don't even know his name. So he came to my mom's shop and tell my mom that your son is in the SARS. So my mom came there with some police. So when she came, so she started crying that what happened. I explained everything to her, and she was really crying because they did not allow her to even see me. So she started crying, because she didn't have any help. She's a poor woman. So I lost my dad years back. I think 2007. I lost my dad. So she has been the one supporting us, supporting my brothers and my younger ones to school. So she don't have any money because they asked her to bring 5 million naira. Because they started telling me I'm a Yahoo boy, that I have clients, I'm doing Yahoo, that my mom to bring 5 million naira so that they can bill me, because they finally go and do the investigation at the area that they caught me, and I tell them there that I did not know anything, that I did not even know anything about this thing, that I'm just a neighbor in that place, that she just, and the SARS people came to the SARS and testified that they went to do investigation in that area, that we did not know anything about this issue. But the complainant, as in the man that they said the complainant, they say the man is a lawyer, that the man is really powerful, so they have to take us to court. So when we get to court, so our family will come and bail us at the court. So it was when we are going to the court from the SARS, where they want to go and remind us again. It's when I saw the man, that this is the person that they are talking about. So the man started saying that they came to his house to come and rob him, and took his jeep, his Lexus jeep. So I don't know anything about. I've never bought a car in my life. So I don't know anything about what he's saying. Also, they took us to the court on the 20th of November 2014. But the court didn't sit that day. The magistrate court didn't sit. So they have to return us back to the SARS. So the next day is on the 21st. So they took us back to the court, and the court finally sits. And the magistrate answered that she counted the charges that's against us, and we said we are not guilty. So my family had to go and raise a lawyer for me. So ever since then, they took us to the prison and reminded us in prison. So ever since then, we have been in prison. So when I get to the prison, like some months, because I can't remember, it has been long, some months. So the complainant, that same man, I know him very well. For the first time I saw him when we get to court, but I know his face. So he came to there. Maybe he came to come and check some of his clients at the correctional center at the prison. I don't know, but he asked them to call us out, and we started begging that we did not know anything about this thing, that we should please help us. He said that yes, he knows that we don't know anything about this thing, but he just wants us to just suffer. He started crying that we don't know anything about that, should help us. And he mentioned something again, that if we, he said, the man, the complainant, the Omodele, he said that if we are thinking that maybe we have lawyer or we have money that we can collect lawyer, the lawyer we want to go and collect, they will chop our money, they will be collecting money from our hand, they are not going to do anything about the case. So I called my family, they said I should not worry, that they are ready to pay the lawyer for me. After some months, like 8 months, so the case now come aside to answer at the High Court. So ever since then, we have been going to court at the Keja High Court. So they opened the case, the judge opened the case and asked us again that are we guilty or we are not guilty of the current charges, because they charge us of armed robbery and conspiracy with my other case mates. When we started the court, so we started facing the court, going to court. So the man said that he have a weakness. I think 2 weakness or 3 weakness. Said he has weakness. It's okay. The judge asked that who are your weakness? He said that the IPO, as in the police, and the doctor that treated him when he was robbed. The 2 weakness came. IPO did not came, but the doctor came. So when the doctor came and testified, he testified, and he never said anything about me that maybe he knows me. And the complainant didn't testify because the complainant didn't talk. So he said he did not know us. That the person that he knows is the person that they are looking for. That is the real accused, as in the Akim. That is the one that the judge asked him that, how do you know this person? He said that they can identify him with his tattoo on his body. They said, what about the rest people? He said he knows the mechanic. Because they said, how do you know this person is among the person and the people that came to rob you? He said that he was the one he saw his jeep. Because when they discovered the jeep, with at the mechanic hand. So he said that is how he said the mechanic is among the person that robbed you. Then I asked him, what about the rest 3 people? They are standing in the front of you. He said he did not know us. that maybe during the time they came to come and raid, they came to come and take Akim. That is why they came to arrest us together. So my family are so happy that, okay, don't worry, this case, we are going to win this case. That she don't worry, that she just be patient. So ever since then, we have been going to court, going and coming. They give us adjournment, adjournment. Sometimes we are going to go to court twice in a year. So even up to when they finally, for like a year, how many years now? Like 8 years now, we have been going to court. Even we never talk. We never. The judge never asked us that maybe we should talk. We never testify. So I was really frustrated that how will I be going to court? I never talked, and I've been spending so many years in prison that is not fair. So I've been so frustrated and crying at the prison that I did not know anything about this thing. So I firstly tell my so when I started, some lawyers now introduced me to play by game. So I told my family that yes, this case, I'm tired of this case, that what I did not know anything about. Say, let me just do play by game. I will just know my fate and know when I'm going to leave prison, because I can't be in prison for how many years or what I did not know anything about. So I told my uncle about the play by game, and my uncle told me that I should not do the play by game, that I never know the years that the play by game is going to bring, because the play by game is 50-50. So I was afraid, I was scared. I told my mom told me that I should never do the play by game, and some of my friends like that. I explained everything to them. They said I should calm down, I should not do the play by game. So when we started staying in 9 years, going to 10 years, I was really frustrated, like I can't wait anymore. I'm tired. I don't know what to do, because no helper, that place is not easy to eat, to get something. So it's really hard for me. So I just have to do the play by game so I can gain my freedom and start up my life all around it. He first collected a lawyer. His name is Barrister Buloye. So he stand for us like some years. So later he just came that he just called him that, because later he now stopped coming to court to stand for us. So we now call him on the phone that we are not seeing you in court. He said that he can't be able to further in this case again, that he collected the title from his village, so that he can't be able to come to court again. And I contacted my friend, one of my friends, his name is Bridge. I cried. I told him that this is what, because he did not know where I am. So I told him that I'm in prison, because so when I told him I'm in prison, I shocked that we are in prison. What happened? I explained to him. Okay, he now referred me to his friend. So his friend from there, his friend now took up the case. Her name is Asana. So from there, the girl has been so good, and has been standing, and has been like a friend, good friend to me, has been coming to prison to check me, get me something, and telling me that I should don't worry, that I'm coming now. I should never give up on myself, that one day I will come outside from prison. He took up the case, so, and collected a lawyer for me. So ever since then, the lawyer has been standing. So I told the lawyer about the plea by game. The lawyer said I should not do the plea by game, that this case, we are going to fight this case and we are going to win. God will see him through. God will see her through in this case. So ever since when we started staying long in prison, I was so frustrated. I have to just tell my family that I want to do this plea by game. I can't stay. I'm frustrated. I can't stay in prison anymore. I'm frustrated. I just want to know my fate. I just want to know the day I'm going to leave prison. So I can't just be in prison, spending years upon years in prison, going to court, giving adjournment. So I'm tired. So I just have to do the plea by game. When I tell my family about the plea by game, so they asked me that, okay, so far that this is what I want to do, that's no problem. So the lawyer wrote the application about the plea by game, so they granted her 10 years. So, and we go to the court. So the judge just pronounced it at 10 years. So that is how I obtained my freedom.
I thank God of the light that I see this year. The very year. Thank God for the good light that I see through my son Junior. May God help me bring out. I know what I take. I know what I move to. I know how I want to be before I become like this today. That since this matter, and I always go to Goshere. When we Goshere, come back to High Court Ikeja. I've been going around. This is where I do my business. This is where I do my business. In the past 10 years now, I thank God. All the incidents, all the wahala, and I've improved. Pé ká ibo speak Yorùbá pẹ̀lú dáàmú àti wàhálà tí mo ti rí nínú kéèsì ìpẹ́ fọ́dọ̀ ọmọba. Ọmọdélé máa yẹn ó try ó gbìyànjú. Mo dúpẹ́ kó múra àwọn ọmọ láyà tó láfíà ń kárò. fẹ́ wọ́n kò ṣe kọ̀kọ̀ láti gbà tó ń tọ́ wọn tí bàbá wọn ti ṣaláìsí àwọn méjì péré tí mo ní ìkan ti ṣaláìsí ìkan tó kù báyìí gbogbo iná àná tí mo ṣe ń lọ bí mo ṣe ń bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe ń lọ inú àdúrà inú àwẹ̀ bí mo ṣe ń bẹ Ọlọ́run fún mọ́délé kó tiẹ̀ dáríjà àwọn ẹ̀kan jáde tó ti sọ pé wọn mọ kọ́kọ́ ń pa ẹ̀. He said it in my presence. I was sitting in the court that day. Wọ́n mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ mẹ́ta yìí ọmọ kọ́kọ́ ń pa ẹ̀. Kí ló dé ìdílé wọn tó máa fi mú wọn fún ọdún mẹ́wàá gédégbé ló mú wọn dá ọmọ mi tó síbẹ̀ láì ṣẹ̀ láì lọ. Tó dẹ̀ yẹ kó mú ẹni tí ó ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ó mú ẹni tó ṣẹ̀wọ̀n délédélé ó mú ẹni náà. Àwọn innocent tó wà lára nínú ilé tẹ́nàtì tó gbélé àti ìyá ọmọ tẹ́nàtì tó gbélé pẹ̀lú júnà àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tó gbé wọn kó papọ̀ lọ. Ìyá yẹn pọ̀ jù fún mi. Àtàbọ̀ because I don't know what to do. Mi kàn bẹ́ẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run ọmọ mi ṣe jáde kí kọ̀ọ̀kan má ṣe ọmọ mi orí ìdìgbò tí mo fi rú ọmọ délé tó ń ṣe kí kọ̀ọ̀kan má ṣe ọmọ mi o kí kọ̀ọ̀kan má ṣe ọmọ mi fún mi wọ́n bá mi bẹ̀ kó jọ wọ́n ti fi ọmọ mi bẹ́ẹ̀ láyé àtàlàfíà ó jẹ́ kó gbádùn ẹ̀mí gbogbo ọdún mẹ́wàá tó fi lọ lù ú lọ́wọ́ calculate ẹ̀sẹ̀ iye ọdún tó ń wà sí i mọ̀ pé ó ti jìnnà ẹjọ́ tó lọ́ọ́ dábàá mi kó má tiẹ̀ lẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ ní àtẹ̀ǹt ó jọ torí Ọlọ́run ó fi ọmọ mi pátápátá mi ò ní kẹ́sì ọmọ mi ò ní kẹ́sì pẹ̀lú ẹ̀rù so make everything just end like that.
Junior actually inspired me to, start up Ray of Hope because I know there are thousands of people like him who have been languishing in prison without, any support. I've known Junior now close to 5 years. A friend actually told me about his case, and I just put out a tweet on Twitter, and I was like, that somebody has been languishing in prison for the past 5 years just because he went to church. No, he was 6 years then in prison. So the tweet went viral. I got a lot of messages from people, trying to ask me questions about him. So, and then they had a lawyer, and the man wasn't forthcoming. Let me just put it that way. So we had to get him a new lawyer, Barrister Pedro Adeniro, who has fought tirelessly in this case, and she made sure Junior and the other guys came out. They regained their freedom. So along the line, we faced a lot of challenges. On Junior's case, we go to court. Sometimes we go to court. Oh, the case has been adjourned. Without any prior, information. Sometimes we just go to court and they'll tell us, oh, the judge is indisposed. The judge went for a seminar. Sometimes they don't just give you any reasons for adjourning the case. So, and this is a case that's been going on for the past 10 years. I mean, how slow can our judiciary system be? A lot of people, some people even spend like 2-3 years awaiting trial. There are thousands of awaiting trial cases. Going on. People have not even gone to court. They don't even know their fate yet. So Junior is just a victim of circumstances. Just been a victim of circumstances. I don't know Junior from anywhere. So it was just introduced to me by a friend, and seeing him, hearing his story, I believe him. I've seen his mom, I've met his family, and they are responsible people. So we took over the case, we're making noise on Twitter, I'm always making noise. Guys, look at see what's going on. This innocent boy, there are different cases. I mean, since we started Ray of Hope, we've heard so many stories, pathetic ones, silly ones. A guy that was picked up at Obalende, he was coming back from work, and this guy spent 7 years in Ikoyi prison. I mean, the day he was released, his lawyer told him he was going to send him an Uber. The guy was asking, what is Uber? That kind of person. Life has passed them by. I'm sorry to say this, but Junior and the other guys, life has passed them by. They have a lot of catching up to do right now. So I wish, the judiciary system can do more. The judiciary system is supposed to be the last hope for a common man, for a poor man. But I mean, and this is still the same judiciary system that's kept them locked up for 10 years. So I just wish more can be done, They should hasten up. Ray of Hope, we've tried in our own little capacity. Since inception, we've released about 16 inmates from, prisons in Lagos State and even Agodi prison at Ibadan. We're doing the little we can just to, help. I know we cannot help everybody, but we just have to do our little bit, and it's those little things that actually matter.